Up. Yeah, you getting crispy. Hey, fam. It is Dre and Ro. Can y'all see Dre? I only see half of Dre's face. Hey. So tonight we came on a little later because we feel like the 7 o'clock hour, some of you guys are super occupied with trying to get home and get dinner cooked and do those things that you need to get done. There's my mama. How you doing, Mom? So we felt like sometimes people need to get home, get relaxed, get dinner cooked, get everything going before they come and watch us. A lot of people were letting us know that they've been missing our show, and we did start a YouTube page for those that miss our show, but we're trying to accommodate. So that is the response for the 7:30 hour. Today's topic, I gotta stop doing that, boo. I be
Yeah, they was telling me that. And what kind of class you take? Like speech class, like so you can talk in front of people. Like
Oh,
not to do
public speaking.
that thing. So not to do stuff. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I apologize for my ends. Today's topic is what's today's topic? Oh, happy wife, happy life. Okay. Agree or disagree? Now, I think it should be happy spouse, happy house. Okay. And the reason behind that is because, hey, Julia. The reason I think is happy spouse, happy house instead of happy wife, happy life is because that's one-sided. So if I'm happy and Dre is doing everything in his power to make me happy, then how is he happy? And how does that produce a happy, yes, you are on time. How does that produce a happy life for a husband? I understand you're supposed to do everything for your wife, and you're supposed to make sure your house is taken care of. You make sure everything is set and straight, and your wife is happy. So do you think that means what they meant to say when they said that is that your wife won't be nagging you to death? And because you're making her happy and she's, not quiet. She's quiet. She's not nagging you.
Which make the man happy.
Which makes the man happy. Which is why it's happy wife, happy life. That's what I think. So no nagging. You please and appease your wife. There's no nagging. So that's happy life. For me, I think it's one-sided. Who's making him happy? If your spouse is doing everything to make you happy, what are you doing to make him happy? I don't agree with the happy wife, happy life, because just because a wife is happy and she's getting everything that she needs from her husband, who's giving the husband everything that he needs? The wife sets the atmosphere in the home, so if she's happy, everybody's happy.
I can see. I see your point. So, like Ronnie said, I think I'm gonna go with Ronnie when she says, because if the wife is happy, and that means the man to be happy, he have a better life because he won't get no complaint. Like she said, no nagging, no complaining. Like it's nothing she can say. Most guys, it's just an opinion. Remember, anything I say is an opinion. Most guys are kind of easygoing. They don't want no fuss. Don't want no look. Just let me come home. Let me relax. Let me look at a little TV. So if he doing all the other things to make her happy, he can get his peace. Meaning she gonna leave him alone. She ain't gonna bother him. He can look at TV. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna assume that's where they're getting it from. So listen to how Ronnie broke it down. I think that does make. I think that's where they was going with it.
And to the comment, the wife, sets the atmosphere. I disagree with you, Mom. I think there's been times that I have been sad, angry, upset about work or something that may have happened that day, and the husband comes home and can change the whole atmosphere. How was your day? Well, what do you want to do about that. What can I do for you? Da, 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 da. There's been times that I've had bad days at work, and Dre has made me forget all about those days. So if I were to set the atmosphere, that would mean his mood would have shifted to my angry mood. Every time I'm in a bad mood, that means his mood is going to shift to that. And he definitely takes control of the moods in the house. There's been times I've been crazy, frantic. Oh my God, how I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna get that done? What are we gonna do about this? Da, 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 da. And Dre will be like, "No, babe, I know." And my mood changes, so I'm gonna have to say the head of the house is the one who controls the moods, and that's him.
You know what? And I think it should be. I think if we going with that, with the the head, what I know. I done had debates about the whole thing, whatever. But in this house, whatever the case may be, that's what we go by. So, i.e., if me being the head, whatever case may be, I do think is my place to set that to set the atmosphere. Meaning, whatever I go through, I try my best. I'm 90% good at it of not bringing it home because I know I gotta.
Dre is the stabilizer, right?
I try, moms. So, I try not to bring that stuff home because I feel whatever energy, like this home is just not, they say a home is a man's castle or something.
Castle, yeah.
It's ours, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just a man. So I try not to change. I want to be in a happy home. So I got to make sure there's the kind of energy I bring. Yeah. Because, again, when you taking your time and you learning one another, whatever the case may be, Ronnie might take things more to heart than I do. So things may get to her maybe more than we get to me. And me not just being with her and knowing this, I got to make sure that my mood is 100. You know what I'm saying? Because if I come in a bad mood or negative mood, she picks up on it. And what I'm learning with Ronnie is she's a rider. So whatever I'm going through, she's going to go through. So if I come in angry, upset about something, whatever, she automatically get upset. What?
Who did it?
I don't need nobody. You should. You know what I'm saying? So it can be me just.
And y'all better know that if something happened to him, I'm coming for you straight up.
So I can just be having a venting moment, like nothing. I just be venting about a certain thing, and she automatically can go, "Hey, you don't need to be doing that anyway." And I'm like, "No, baby, it's not like that." I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, but me knowing that, I'm mindful of how my energy is in the house.
And I think women are more emotional creatures anyway. You know, I think
somebody said this to me today.
What? That women hide the gun. First of all, let's talk about that. Dre asked me the other day, like, what is it with you and this gun? Because I'm always like, don't make me get my gun. But I ain't about to use my gun. That's for protection only. I'm not going to kill nobody. I'm not going to shoot nobody, you know. But my mother knows I have a temper. She asked who gave me a gun. Who allowed me to get a gun? Like,
she passed somebody's test. I
passed the test, okay? It ain't like that. But Dre probably will hide the gun, Ma. No lie. I think he's thinking about it. But anyway, it is raining like terribly out here. Right. I'm wondering if y'all are experiencing this storm that we're seeing.
I love it, me personally.
It's beautiful, but wow.
Julia, when we was around 4th Street, when it used to storm like this, I used to sleep on a porch. I don't know if you remember that. I used to sleep slam and turns too. We used to sleep on the porch in the storms. But yeah. So just as me knowing that, whatever case may be, I try to make sure that my energy is, up as much as possible. And sometimes, what I'm saying, when I feel myself, I get tired a lot because, I'm always moving. But I still know I have to put in some energy. Some days I might come here tired and I have to explain her. She might want to do something, whatever. But then she look at, okay, you're tired when I do it. But I try to find that energy to like, nah, whatever you want to do, come on, let's go, whatever case may be. Because again, I have to keep the energy up. Now, I grind hard because I have goals, I have ambitions. And I'm trying to go somewhere with this. I'm trying to, have businesses and things of that nature. Now, with that grind, it takes a lot, and also takes a lot of time. And I'm mindful of that. And even though we both went into this knowing that we both is in this, with our careers, going to eventually be grinding so hard that we always going to be on the go. we're experiencing it. Well, she's experiencing it more at this point now because of just the career choice that I'm doing. Whereas when hers could kick off and go when it go, I have to do the same thing.
At the third week in July, everything for my career is going. So, like, how do you handle that? You know, when you come home and one partner is gone all the time because they're working or they're doing their passion, and then by the time they get home, you're asleep. And then when you wake up, they're gone, or the other partner is gone. You know, how do you maintain the relationship to whereas the love is still there, to whereas, you know, you're still growing together and it doesn't become a roommate situation, whereas you're just two people who are constantly working, who are constantly going, and the love fades.
So, this was something that kind of came up the other day. Like, it was just thrown in the air. It never really was discussed. Now, me, and we may look at this differently. I don't know. We never really discussed it. So, here we go. So, I feel that it's hard when I was married to your father.
He was always TTY. What's TTY?
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Kev, what's going on? So we on video chat a lot
for the same reason.
I hate being away.
And Julia, that's how it is. Oh, he was on tour a lot. That's how it is. Like, and you have those couples where usually, again, and I'm sorry, I hate to do the female male thing, but usually the females are the one to be like, baby, you know, why you didn't call me, or what, you know, when you coming home? I hate for you to be the guys be like, I'm working, not a big deal, you know. But how do you balance that? How do you say, look, you know, we need to put some time in for ourselves? Do you say, we need to select a day where neither one of us takes any work? Well, Monday through Friday, most people are working. You're not going to do it on Saturday or Sunday because that's the weekend. That's the most important time. That's the busiest time for work. So how do you select the day that you take for each other? So Thursday, we don't do this. Mom, don't be talking about... You know what?
So we touched on this, right? And so this is how I look at it. Like, going into this, I knew what I was getting into. You know, she's a gospel artist, so I know, you know what I'm saying, it's about to happen. I know, you know, she's gonna have to be traveling and just, you know, singing here. But because I'm just as busy, it won't be. I think what happens is when one person is goal oriented and the other one's not, I think that's where the problem comes, because you're just sitting like they always gone or this, that, and the other, and not understanding that they're actually chasing a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like a selfish dream. Like, what I have in store, what I feel that I'm here to do, is to help get in the position where I can help so many other people. And I've explained this to her, talked to her about it. She gets it, she understands it. But when you're going through, sometimes like, dang, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, I feel it. I mean, I feel her, but that's just the nature of the beast. So now for me, I just feel like I know the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just doing this to be doing it, right? I have an ultimate goal. She's not doing it, her thing to be doing it. She loves it, it's her passion, but there's an ultimate goal at the end. And you have to work in order to get to that goal.
But while you're working and doing that, how do you maintain your relationship? You got two hardworking people. Usually, when you got the husband and the wife are working hard, grinding or whatever, unless they were working together, usually those couples fall apart. Pick a day, a moment, and go see her if time permits. See, that's what I'm saying. Do you pick a day? You know, like...
So, Kev, I'm glad you said that. All right.
I agree. Okay.
So we, again, this our time. You know, this is one of the moments. Hear me out. Date night. And we do
a lot of date nights.
So this Tuesday, we've obligated on Tuesday, this time, whatever case may be, that we come up with this show. This is something we both love to do.
I ain't spending no time with Dre right now. I'm spending time with y'all.
So we're with each other, right?
It don't count.
And we, like you say, and we do have date nights. We make sure we get our date nights in. You know what I'm saying? So we do. You know what I mean? Now, is it enough? I mean,
if you're in the house with someone in the same room watching TV, I'm not going to get fat. If you're in the house in the same room watching TV together, not talking to each other, and you're both on your cell phones, are y'all spending time together?
Yes. Hold on, if we both in the same room looking at TV?
Both of y'all on your cell phones, TV running, y'all ain't talking to each other, but you in the same room. Is that spending time together? Really? Is it?
All right, so this was a saying that I used to always like. If I want to be in love, I want to be with someone that when we old and gray, whatever, just sitting out with a glass of lemonade, we only got to say that for just because we in each other's presence, that would be just enough for me. That's what I used to say.
Y'all hear it?
So just to be in a presence is I'm good. I mean, it might not be for her, but I'm just saying, speaking for me, I'm good because I'm in your presence. So for me, my answer is
together, do something as simple as playing cards together. Pokino.
Oh yeah, Pokino. Yeah, we gotta get on that Pokino. We do have the Pokino game.
We do.
Yeah. And we do and sometimes we sit in here, we listen to music together. So we do those things. So it's not like we don't do anything.
Oh my gosh, the other day we sat and just listened to music for hours.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song? What song you like when you was younger that you just gotta hear? And we just listened to music all night long, and we did that for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. So we like I said, we do manage to, get it in when we can, or whatever case may be. So, and that was Father's Day.
That was Father's Day.
So after, you know what I'm saying, like I had an event, came home, Ronnie took me out, my kids, dropped off some money, whatever, got my crabs, y'all, got my crabs, told y'all. So
got jumbo crabs.
Exactly. What's up, Mecca?
Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with a man that loves to cook. So date nights are the bomb at home and outside. Talk. Who you telling, Drew? You better preach. I forgot how to play spades. So game night is on pause. Hey, welcome. It's good to see you.
So so we, like I said, we get it. So Kevin, so like I said before, we do that with ourselves, and we, like I said, we also try to fellowship with other couples. That's what we were saying before. Like, okay, man, you and wifey, we can link up, man. Let's do something.
We've been trying to get couples. We have been getting couples to go out with, talk to.
We just went out to Rosa Mexicana. With a couple like last week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
So we have our time. We still like the fellowship with others because again, we're trying to grow this bond or whatever. So, but I know it can be hard. I know that's right. Cook. I know it can be hard, but I think in our situation is we're gonna see it through only because we know what the ultimate goal is, and we both have like the same passion, like. You know what I'm saying? Maybe but not the same gift, we the same passion. And I think we're going in the right path. Couples hanging out together is a must.
What mountains?
Right, Cap?
What are we supposed to be? We going to the mountains.
Mecca is in West Virginia.
West Virginia? I went to Frostburg State, boo. We could do that. That's not even a big deal. Couples, yes, like you gotta hang around like-minded couples. You gotta bounce off each other. This is why we have this every week, to bounce off of you guys. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How do you think we should do this? We think you should do it like this. I think that is a very helpful tool so that everybody is constantly being refreshed. Not saying that we are the mecca of couple therapy. Mecca. But, we need help just like everybody else does. As long as you love each other and respect each other, you can tackle anything.
True that.
True. Facts. And we do love each other and we do spend time together. It's just sometimes you miss that person. It is we are some hardworking individuals. I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
I'm working right
He's
now.
working right now. He's on break. He took a break from working.
Yeah.
So Dre works 7 days a week, okay? Almost 24 hours a day. When he goes to sleep at 1, 2 in the morning, he's waking up at 4 a.m. to finish what he started, and then he's going out to his jobs and going out to his events. And me, in between that, I'm waking up because he's up. We got a puppy who is pretty much our child. And I'm also going to events and ministries and things like that. So we are constantly running, constantly. So because I work from home 4 days out of the week, I get up, make sure that everything is in order for him. It's hard. I can't lie to you because I'm used to just dealing with me, but I make sure the kitchen's in order. I make sure the floors are vacuumed because we got a dog that sheds all over everything. I make sure that the kitchen is clean. I make sure the dining room is clean. I make sure our room is clean. The beds are made. The clothes are washed. The dishes are done. Whatever possibly needs to be done. The bathroom's clean. I had to clean all the tubs today. I had to make sure the stuff was folded up today. I have to do that because I work from home. And this man is working all the time. So when does he get time to do anything? And when he does, I want it to be with me. No, we don't want to take the break and take the time to be cleaning when he could be spending that time with me, So
I'm trying to get in the habit, like now, and I'm cleaning as I go, so I don't have that much to do. I mean, it's still going to be all-nighter tonight because unfortunately I don't have another refrigerator. We told y'all our refrigerator went out, so try to give me another space all night long, Joe.
It's been
I can't
interesting.
complain about it.
It's been really interesting.
Yeah, but again, like this is something that, like before when we first started this, we all said that we always said is it worth it, right? So in hindsight, you have to think about it, like, okay, because she can easily be like, you know what, this is too much. I just can't. You too, because that's that has happened to people. You grinding so hard, the other party like, I can't do it. It's too much. You always whatever, and and they leave. But I really believe she's with it. You know what I'm saying? So like she gets it. She know I'm not doing this selfishly. She know I'm doing it with the goal in mind, and she's on board with the goal in mind. We talk about it all the time, my visions and everything. So I'm just doing my part because I know when hers take off, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really gonna get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end I feel like it's still all gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got a common goal to get here, and it's just that I'm going this way and she can go that way, and then we meet right here, and we know that. And we continue to we always talk about it so it stay fresh, so we remind ourselves why we doing what we doing. But again, we still human, so I'm quite sure it be times that like, okay, I know we supposed to be doing this, but god dang. So and I hear it because sometimes it do, like I left early Sunday, you know what I'm saying, so I can spend some time. I mean, after the event I ain't stayed. I just came home. Shocked her. She was like, "What you doing here?"
I said, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I live here, I think." I was just totally shocked because he's usually gone the entire day. Yeah. So to come home early, that's great. That's a plus, know.
We chilled, spent time together. Like I said, when he got some crabs, jumbo.
Jumbo killed him.
And then we came back, chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen to music. Then I I had so much cleaning up to do for the event. I just took off the following day. So again, we was home all day and we chilled and again listened to music. Man, it was good. It was just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? So, and like Kevin said, we need that, and so I'm mindful of it. I'm working to try to free up more time, so we can do that. So
more often, yeah. Maybe it's taking special vacations, taking little trips like Mecca said. Let's take a weekend trip and hit the mountains. It's got to be sometimes where we're just up for taking those trips. And doing those small things, whether it's a day together listening to music or a weekend together in the mountains. Let's take those trips and just try to enjoy it. We have 20 days until we say I do. So we better get it together and get it together fast.
Hey, Kevin, I need help, Kevin.
If he's on here.
I don't have.
I'm only seeing 3 people on here.
I ain't got my tux on my suit yet, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know.
Are guys the procrastinators in the relationship? Are y'all? Is there any women procrastinators out there?
Nah, because it's mostly. Congrats. Oh, see,
Kevin's on here.
So,
Thank you.
I haven't gotten my tux or my suit or whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing no more. I had an idea, but now it's gone.
My mom's not a procrastinator. Oh, well, I'm her daughter, so.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a yes. Kevin said yes, y'all are procrastinating. I mean, how long?
But see, hey, Kevin, listen to this. I mean, technically, it's they always say it's the woman's day. So our thing is, look, let us know what time and where to show up. I mean, that's pretty much us. Y'all gotta get dolled up, get the jazz.
Dre said he was going to show up in a jersey. That's what I was told. A jersey, and asked me if he shows up in this jersey, will I still marry him?
Right, because it shouldn't matter what you wear. Am I right? Should it matter what you wear?
If the wife is adorned in gown and went through all the trouble, that's right. My family
doesn't make a difference.
You show up in a jersey.
But what they got to do with the love? Right?
I'm gonna need a man to chime in and help me understand.
I'm just saying.
Help me, because I could have saved my money and got a jersey too. You feel me?
Right, and I would have loved you just the same.
Do we watch sports together? Yeah, sometimes we watch basketball together and stuff like that. Laugh at the outcome. 90% of the time, I leave and go to bed, and he falls asleep on the couch watching it.
Especially in the West Coast game, they be coming on too late.
Yeah.
In football, we both Cowboy fans. Don't start. Hey. All y'all on here don't start, but yeah. Don't do it.
Thank you. Listen to him.
Nah, I'm gonna find something, man. I just kept my phone. One joint I was about to get, man. My mother then ragged me on it so mad. It started making me feel bad. I was like, let me go find me something else. So,
that's my mom.
Hopefully it's. Dang, do I got an event this weekend? I don't think I have an event this weekend. So, hopefully this weekend I can finally get out again and try to go find something, man.
He's running out of time swiftly. That clock is ticking. Seahawks.
Julie, you know what? When I seen your name keeps saying when you first get up and say Seahawks fan, that's because your husband, did he play for the Seahawks or something?
Cowboys.
I just thought about when I first seen her, like when we first got on social media with her, and I said, "See, why she calling herself C?" I think he even played with her. So the original conversation, happy house, happy spouse, right? And
happy life.
So this is what I admire about Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she took this on as she sat back and was like, "No, well, you should be happy too," and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But when people
go check it, he's working, guys. So when people know he plays semi-pro football.
Oh, okay.
But when people are always focused on their own happiness, what can you do for me? What are you going to do for me? How can you make me happy? It's not the Deadskins.
Who said it? Who is it?
Julia. My mom is a Deadskins fan. Anyway, I was a Deadskins fan my first probably 16 years of life, and then I just gave up because I'm smart. They're like
she was a Deadskins fan, BD.
They pretty much. They're like a bad relationship. Okay, since we're talking about relationships, I'm gonna keep it on that subject. The Redskins are like a bad relationship. They're like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that always promises to do better, that always says, I got you, I'm going to do better, boo. And then they break your heart over and over and over again. And y'all Redskins fans are like them stupid girlfriends that be like, Ray said he going to get better, and he don't ever. That's the Skins. That's how I sum that up.
Gator, what's up? Gator, what's up?
So what we were talking about is one person always trying to be happy in a relationship, making it happy wife, happy life. I don't agree with that. I think that there are two people in a relationship. It should be Now, I don't agree with this 50-50 thing either. 50-50 or 100-100. I think both parties should be given 100% of the time. If you're both giving 100%, then where can you go wrong? Because you're happy making them happy, they're happy making you happy, and you're both giving 100% to each other. So, happy spouse, happy house.
Someone told me that there's no 50-50, right? Because certain things a man gonna do, certain things a woman, gonna do, whatever. Just some things are just by nature. For instance, if y'all in the house or whatever the case may be, and you hear noise, y'all not gonna get up. He should be the one who get up, right? That's how we was raised.
Unless she got a gun, right, Mom?
So things of the nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, the man is the one who's 100. That's what she was saying, Kevin. I agree.
100.
But when it comes to certain things, I just think, like, I had a conversation years ago, and these women was telling me that I shouldn't use the word submissive because they took it the whole left, talking about submission means underneath and all this old craziness. And even what I'm speaking of. So what I was saying was about the submissive part is, her at this particular time, they're married now, but at the time they were dating, she said she used to wake up on some weekends to a lawnmower, right? She said she'd get up like, who is out here? And she'd look out there. The guy's over. He came over, mowed the lawn, didn't tell her nothing, came over because he seen it need to be done. He just did it. Left. Been in the house, and he's there, whatever case may be. She go top of trash. She go to the trash can. He come and grab it. So I was like, yeah, that was his role. And she got offended, be like, it's no role because I can do it. I said, we're not saying you can't do it. But obviously he was raised a certain way that he's not going to allow you to do it, right? That's where I was going with it. That's what I say about the 50-50 thing. Cause I was just saying, like, if someone comes to our house right now and it's a mess, right? And I could have done it, they're going to blame her, right? Mm. If somebody come in here
and
something's
always clean up
and something's cut off, and it could have been on her, they can blame me. I don't know what you. That's sorry, man. And I could have gave her the money, but she wanted to go get some shoes or some bullets for a gun. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So it's how society looks upon certain things that it's sadly that we're judged upon that. So sometimes we have to act accordingly.
She's wrong. Who's wrong?
Who wrong?
Who's wrong? Who's wrong? Because society does put these roles on people. Mm-hmm. Who's supposed to pay all the bills? Who's supposed to take out the trash? Who's supposed to wash the car? Who's supposed to mow the lawn? Because I'll tell you, I get out there and mow the lawn like nobody's business just to save $1. Dre may say, babe, I'm going to mow the lawn. That's my job. Or I'm going to pay the landscaper. You're not going to get out there and do it. Ronnie might say, what's the difference? I can mow the lawn just like you can.
And I'm going to agree with her. And I'm going to get the landscaper to come over and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told my daughters all the time, like, I want them to learn how to do certain things. So, I teach them how to change a tire, pump their own gas, stuff like that. I said, but if you have a man, allow that man to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
And that was very hard for me. And let me tell you something. I don't think I filled up my gas tank in the last 2 months. I haven't seen anything regarding a gas station. I can't even remember the last time I've been to the gas station. Every time I get in the car, I was headed this weekend to Baltimore, and I said, oh my God, I hope I got gas in the car. Got in the car, tank was full. I was like, wow, amazing guy I got here. Amazing guy.
Yeah, so the woman and duties. Jay was talking about.
The Bible does speak of man's. Moms, your fingers are fat right now.
I think she's talking about when a girl.
Submission.
Yeah. She was wrong.
She was wrong because of her getting upset about submission. But that's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be submissive to our husbands, and we're supposed to be. As a matter of fact, in the classes that we go to, the couples classes, Real Talk, they talk about submission a lot, and releasing the control that we have over our husbands. So,
and all right, this actually about to go somewhere off the topic. Well, it might not.
I'm about to go left.
No. So, because I wanted to touch on that since we here. So it goes back to Hey, babe, what you just say?
About
the couples
classes and how we talk about the woman is supposed to be.
So the women has been put in positions over years. First I used to say it was the guys, but now more and more I think about it, you know what I'm saying? I think again it's just society. That they had to fend for themselves, right? For so long that these independent, it's nothing wrong with being independent, but these so-called independent women became so independent too. I don't need a man and I can do it all myself and Cherie's dead and all of this. Now some of it may have because they dealt with some sorry dude or they only been surrounded by sorry dudes and or whatever case may be. So when a good guy come around, they might even run them off or whatever because of their experiences. So I used to put that a little bit on us, but again, is how society is. It's just how God is head of church, man is subject to God, and wife is subject exactly. But so because of that, the way society is, because I believe, and this is not black. I hate to make it seem like a black, white, whatever, but we are powerful people. You know what I'm saying? We are, and united as a family, we're unstoppable. And I think certain societies understand that, and the way they do it is, and this is over history, is they made sure they break up that family, right? Make the man feel less of, and paint the picture that we ain't nothing, and it kind of brainwash a little bit of the female. But say, you know what? I think what society's saying is right because blah, blah, blah. And they start acting that way.
Ooh, that's deep. A lot of women have been taught to survive over being taught how to love. I am one of those women. I have been taught to survive first and to love second. And it's always make sure first thing you teach your daughters. You take them out, show them on a date. You take them on a date, right? And then you tell them to make sure they have their own money, make sure they got their own ride, make sure that they got it's always teaching women how to just take care of themselves. Make sure we can do everything on our own before we need a man. Is that wrong? Is it wrong? Because what happens if you're married and your husband has been taking care of you all those years of marriage and he passes away? And you can't do nothing because you don't know how to cook, clean, or anything because you're so.
Hopefully, he got a heck of a insurance policy there.
Hello, when you can hire some maids or something. But what happens? Is it so wrong that you're supposed to know how to take care of yourself? I think it's wrong when you start to overpower the male in your life. I think it's wrong when that strengthly presence starts to take over. I mean, literally, Dre has had to train me, and I hate to say it like that, but it's facts. Walking to the door. Do. I'm pushing the door. You need to start slowing down when you walk in so I can open the door. So now I walk to the door, we're talking, and I'm just strolling real slow because Dre's going to open the door for me. He's literally had to train me on this stuff. I'm like, you ain't got to open the door for me. I know how to open the door. Only to the point when you want to control everything. Right, but raising a strong woman sometimes makes that woman feel that she is the head and she is the controller. Especially if she's dating that smells funny. Go check that.
Cut it off.
Oh, okay. Especially if she's dating a man that is lesser than her. Lesser salary, lesser cleaning ability, lesser whatever, How many women do you know that start looking down or talking down like I'm better than my man because he ain't did this, he ain't do, but for what? I don't think it's about that. So
Monique, not the guy she's married to now, I think now he messed up, but prior to him messing up, she did a show and she said she's the breadwinner, but he don't even have to work.
I remember that.
She said, but he's still the head of my house, the head of my life, that. And all this stuff, right?
They divorced.
That guy, when she's doing the thing. But the guy she's married to now, she says the same thing. So in other words, what I'm saying basically is bold, right, and it's forced as
lack of respect. Yeah.
Yes, a lot. Hey, that's a lot going on. But Kevin, on that one though, is it because of there's prior situation because of how men have fallen short in some places. So women now, if you're always around men that's less of, and when I say that, I'm talking about, low confidence, low self-esteem, and you know what I'm saying, oh, a woe is me type of dude, it's like, dang, dude, you know what I'm saying? So how can they then respect them? Because again, if you don't respect yourself, how somebody else can respect yourself?
That's true.
So, because Kevin, it's like we've seen some weak dudes, and if you're dealing with a dominant oriented female, she gonna chew them up. You know what I'm saying?
Spit them out.
Yeah. So on that one, true. Yeah. So on that one, I think as men we need to step up too. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like Ronnie's has a dominant gene. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But so do I. I know me, and I'm confident in me. I know who I am, that I can tame that, and not that she's an answering thing. But when it comes to that, she's, you know what I'm saying, she's not going to run. I know my place. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm the head of this, on this, that, the other. But I give her, but I respect her dominance in certain areas. So in the world, yes, I want her to be that lion hair raw. You know what I mean? When she come in the door, she can go ahead and leave that coat on it because she don't have to do that no more. You know what I mean? Right. And I think and that's the problem. Some people have some females because they have to be that. You know what I mean?
And I did for a very long time. Yeah. I had to take care. I had to be the man, the woman, the mother, the father, the everything. Making sure the bills was paid, making sure the stuff was kept on, making sure I had to be the cleaner, the cooker, the everything. And I learned in that time, like, I don't need nobody. I've been handling this by myself for years. You know, if I have to be with somebody, I got to be a super addition. You know, and Dre, he shut that all down.
Yeah, and I think by us both, I guess living that single life for a certain period of time. Like I'm self-maintained, right? And so I also have a problem. What's up, Rock? I also have had a problem accepting certain things. You know what I mean? Like,
thank God.
I'm a doer. I just feel like, man's position is to provide, so if something's not right, I put that pressure on myself to make sure that it gets taken care of. Ain't nothing too much that it gets taken care of. But that's because, we were raised a certain way. And I was raised by my mom.
And so she don't play.
So, some people like, you don't have a man, you whatever. I mean, But I had enough men around me that I knew what a man was supposed to do. You know what I mean?
And what do y'all think about that? When the women are raising the men and the men are raising the women, does it change how, they feel about things? Am I a more dominant woman because I was raised by my father? Or, does that make Dre less of a dominant person because he was raised by his mom?
I never even looked at it that way. But you know what? It's crazy. Just think about it, though. She might got a point because if she's raised by her dad, she sees a man doing what a man. So now her outlook on what a man is going to be higher. So when she come to a guy and it doesn't reveal what she's used to seeing.
And it doesn't reflect everything.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't balance out.
You're right.
I was raised by my dad. He taught me to be basically a man. Because I'm a female. My dad told me to be the man. So if you're not gonna be where he was, then.
Mm-hmm. And on my end, whereas my mom, because my mom was again a dominant female. She is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is.
And I was
a dominant female. It wasn't like I had men around me, but she was strong enough to. She was the perfect mother for me. Put it that way. The time she was what I needed because it definitely could have went the other way. So I kudos to my mom, man.
She's awesome. You guys, she's awesome. He has an awesome mom.
I know I wasn't number the headache from her, but so that's another reason I work so hard too. To let her know, all her work didn't go in vain. But that's good. Like I never looked at it that way. You know what I'm saying? That's another. Hey Kevin, that's another thing. women being raised by their men. I mean, being raised by men. You know what I'm saying? They come and look into a relationship totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at it from almost like from a man's standpoint.
Yep.
So you know what? That's a good one, babe. That's a good one. And
so
now
you forgive me for being all manly acting.
No, man. See, my thing is, it's cool. I don't have a problem with a woman being, independent, whatever. Just know when
I'm not manly and I'm not dominant. I'm independent. There's a big difference.
Yeah. And it's cool because you have to, like you say, you still need to know certain things because that's again the perfect helpmate. You know what I'm saying? Because she not all too girly. She can't. We need to get it in. She gonna get it in. You with me? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's cool. So dang, that was a good one. I ain't think about that. You gotta make me reflect. But happy house, happy spouse, and I do believe it should be 100. Okay.
Who is more dominant in the romance department? Oh hell.
She going so I don't know how to answer that one.
I don't know how to answer that, especially since you my mama.
Right.
Let me pause. We got sidebar. No, we decided we ain't answering.
So but yeah, so a happy house, happy spouse, overseas, a happy wife, happy life, because it should be both of you guys should be happy. That's where we going with it.
That's where we going with it.
So just as much as the man want his wife to be happy, so he can have a happy life, she should want him to be happy so she can have a happy life. You know what I'm saying? Because just as happy as she makes him, it's gonna make him want to make her that much happier.
Mm-hmm.
Some women
men feel weird. Some women are more dominant in romance. That's true.
That's on them.
That's true.
Then the dude should step it up. It's like,
pretty much. Step your game up.
But I don't know. Some dudes just might like that.
So does anybody? Because we done a lot of talking. Does anybody want to come on? And does anybody care to come on, join us, have a conversation?
What's your outlook?
Without all the typing? Is anybody up for that? Because if not, we pretty much finished, right, babe?
Yeah, I gotta finish this food. Hey, yo, yeah, this was a good one, y'all. This was a good one. It actually made me reflect back on some things. It's like Ronnie touched on some stuff that I didn't even think about.
Kevin definitely touched on some.
Oh, Kevin, yeah, appreciate you tonight, Kevin. You made me look at some things differently too, Kevin. But yeah, Kevin, give a wifey though, Kevin. Let's link up, man. Let's do something. Oh yeah, Mecca,
let's link up on our schedule.
Up in West Virginia. Or let us know next time you come down too, Mecca. Yeah. Because I hear you be sliding through. I hear you be sliding through, Mecca. Ain't hard nobody.
My mom, she already came through and spent some time with us. You know what I'm saying? So we did that.
Hey, Julia, I know you down in Florida.
Yeah, I'm like.
Much as we love to come down here, though. But we got to make sure the weather, you know, because how I know down there, that weather down in Florida, they be acting disrespectful sometimes.
Yeah, they disrespectful. So we really want to link up with everybody as quickly as we possibly can, and we will definitely keep you posted. Our whole page is to keep you posted, not to be in our business, but we do share a lot. We are very open about things that go on as we're trying to help others, and we're trying to have others help us. But as we are on this journey, we are definitely going to be sharing with you guys. Like we said, our wedding is in a couple weeks, so we'll be sharing that. Look at Dre.
Hey, Kevin, I gotta find me a suit, man.
We'll be sharing that journey too, as much as we can. Keep respecting each other over everything. Right, exactly. Once you lose the respect, a whole lot can be lost.
True that, Kevin.
Can we close out with a prayer? It's a blessing to join y'all tonight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's deep.
So, you know what's crazy? Julie, you say that. So, a buddy of mine's, him and his wife do something similar to this on Facebook. Mm-hmm. They do. And I was looking at them today. It was the thing from last night, but I was looking at it today. And but they do. They always close out, prayer, stuff like that.
So let's do it. Everybody, hold whoever you're with, their hands, okay? Father God, in the name of Jesus, we just come to you tonight just thanking you, God. We thank you for all that you have done for us, for our families, for our relationships, God. We ask that you continue to grant us, God, with the knowledge to move through these relationships, God. And we ask that you continue to hold us, Father God, accountable for all of those things that you have called us to do, those places you have called us to go, those relationships that you have called us to have. God, we just thank you, God, for blessing us, God. We ask that you bless our marriages, bless our families, bless our homes, bless every single viewer on this line right now in the name of Jesus. If there are marriage issues, God, we ask that you touch them, God. Remove them. We come against them right now, God. We ask that you mend where it is broken. We ask that you heal where it is sick. We ask that you just cover where it is uncovered. And for those that don't know you, God, we ask that they see you through us in the name of Jesus. We thank you, God. We thank you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So we thank you guys.
I got a prayer warrior, y'all.
We thank you guys for joining us tonight. And make sure you know that you are. Thank you, Julia, for the recommendation. Make sure that you're praying over your husbands. Make sure that you're praying over your spouses, your wives. Make sure that you are covering them when they come, when they go. You don't know what is out there. You don't know what is around them. You don't know what is going to happen, what is out to get them. You don't. So I'm always praying over Dre. I'm praying over his health. I'm praying over his cooking. I'm praying over his skill. Because if they don't have health, they can't do their skill. And you got to remember that. I'm praying over his mind so that he also has the same mind. And he doesn't know that. I don't be like, Dre, I'm praying over you right now, but you have to make sure that you are covering them at all times. You are very welcome, Julia. You have to make sure that you're covering them. You have to make sure that you're covering your marriage. One of the things that Dre and I are doing, and we may not be on here for a couple of Tuesdays because we're actually getting married on a Tuesday. We might. You never know. And we actually are. We are also separating for a period of time before our wedding.
7 whole days.
7 whole days. So
not a
if
word
you guys,
from you.
not a word from my baby. What am I gonna do? But if you guys know the number 7, if you know of the number 7, that's the number of completion in the Bible. And what we're doing is we are getting married in the 7th month. We're gonna fast for 7 days for our marriage on the 7th anniversary of us. So we are taking that 7 number of completion all the way as far as we possibly can. And during those 7 days, while we are separated, we will be fasting for our marriage in representation of the name Kelly. So each day it's going to be for K, kind-heartedness, E, everlasting love, L, etc. Listening, la 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 la. So every day we will be going with a purpose to walk into our marriage with a right spirit. So on the 7th day, that will be our wedding day, and we will see each other again after 7 days of not seeing each other. So.
7 whole days. Hopefully I have a suit or a tux or something like that.
If he shows up in a jersey, my mom will handle that. So
hey Kev, I'm gonna show up in a Largo jersey.
I would just turn right around until he gets his tux. We'll just have to reschedule for another day. But we love you guys. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you. I know you will, Mom. I know. My mom got my back. I know she got it. He's not going to do that, though. He cares a lot. But we will see you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, y'all.
If you have topics that you want to discuss, we ask you again, hit us up. Let us know. Send us a DM, and we will talk about them.
Deuces.
Good night.